Hi, hello everyone. Dawn Epting here. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Feel free to hit that subscribe button underneath this video and hit the bell underneath to receive notifications of future videos. I wanted to talk about today opportunities, not punishment. Opportunities, not punishment, or no sin. Something along those lines. I'll decide what I want the title to be by the time it's on YouTube. But essentially, what I want to talk about is whatever challenge you may be facing today, not looking at it in terms of I'm being punished for some sin or something I did wrong, but looking at it as an opportunity to grow, to change, to adapt, and not necessarily the result of something that you did wrong. So the scripture that I wanted to reference today, I wanted to actually start with the scripture, is John 9:2. And I wrote it down here. It said, who sinned this man or his parents that he was born blind? Who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And again, this is in John 9, the 9th chapter of the book of John in the Bible. Now, Jesus subsequently heals this man, and his disciples here asked, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Think about that for a moment. This man would have had to sin in his mother's womb for him to be born blind, if it was the result of his sin that he was born blind. Jesus goes on to say in the next verse, neither this man or his parents sinned that he was born blind, but that the glory of God should be made manifest in him. And that's what I wanted to focus on today. Whatever seeming challenge that you're faced with on today, it's not necessarily the result of something you've done wrong. It's just an opportunity to grow and to evolve and to transcend the current challenge. From the time that we're young, often we're trained in dualism. And part of that concept includes when you do the right things, quote unquote, the right things. And we all know what the right things are. We don't lie, we don't cheat, we don't steal, or those are the things that we're taught. These are the right things. Not lying, not cheating, not stealing, trying to live a good life, be a good person. When we do the right things, we're trained that good things happen, but if we do the wrong things, we're lying, we're cheating, we're stealing, we're doing all these seemingly bad things, or bad things, quote unquote, then we get the wrong results. And that is dualism. That's a form of dualism, that we do right, we're rewarded. We do the wrong things, we're punished. We even see that, of course, in the narrative in the Garden of Eden. We see that, the man and his wife were told not to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, but only to eat of life, not to eat of what did I do right, what did I do wrong, but to see life, to see opportunities in everything. And that's what I wanted to focus on here. So there are 3 things that could be going on when it looks like you're in a challenging situation. And I wrote them down here. So 1, it may be an opportunity to transcend or rise above the situation, or to essentially conquer the situation. And what comes to mind is someone that's suffering from an illness. It may, and that's a big one for a lot of people. Why is this person ill? Why did they, even things, in the natural that are normal and would be justified, we think maybe they didn't eat correctly. They should have ate the right foods. They were eating the wrong things. And I'm certainly not suggesting that we should not try to, take care of ourselves or eat the right things. But even when we don't, there is the opportunity for healing and wholeness and restoration, is what I'm saying. So sometimes someone that's dealing with an illness, maybe it's an opportunity, and I'm saying maybe it's an opportunity to transcend, rise above, or conquer that particular illness. It may not be punishment because that individual has sinned, but it's an opportunity to conquer, to recover, and to inspire others after recovery. Number two, sometimes, so number one, it's an opportunity. The struggle may be an opportunity to transcend or to conquer in some area of a person's life. Number two, it may be an opportunity to change course. And what came to mind when I was thinking of this was the loss of a relationship. The loss of a relationship. Maybe that person was not the best fit or going ultimately where you were going in terms of, the great destiny that you had for your life. So maybe that loss is not a punishment, but it's simply an opportunity to change course, maybe with someone else, or maybe even with that same person after they've done some evolving in their own life. But maybe at this moment it's an opportunity to change course so that a new person, or maybe that person after they have evolved, that same person is able to fit in with the destiny and purpose for your life. So number one, I wrote, it's an opportunity. Maybe the struggle is an opportunity to transcend or rise above or conquer. So to transcend or rise above. Number two, to change course. And number three, what I thought about is to reinvent yourself. Maybe the challenge is not punishment. It's simply an opportunity to reinvent yourself. So let's say you've lost a job. But you've always desired to do something else. Maybe you worked a 9 to 5, doing something you really weren't passionate about, but your dream and your goal was to sell jewelry, or to write a book, so in that particular instance, with losing that job, it frees up time to do what you're truly passionate about. And I know a lot of times we struggle with that because we think, okay, well, this is what I'm passionate about, but how will I, maintain income, or, actually obtain finances? But we have to realize that as we operate in our gifts, things have a way of being attracted to us. Things have a way of coming our way in terms of resources, finances, additional opportunities. The Bible puts it this way, that a man's gifts will make room for him and bring him before great men. And, often you might hear people nowadays in contemporary society saying that the right things and the right people and the right resources would be attracted to you. So to recap, there are 3 things that may be going on when we're facing a difficult situation. It may be an opportunity to transcend or to conquer in some area. It may be an opportunity, number 2, to change course. Or number 3, it may be an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Now, what I don't want us to do if we're facing a difficult situation is to get into trying to fix the situation. That's something else. Sometimes when we're in a difficult season or situation, again, we automatically, because we're trained in dualism, related to maybe it's something I did wrong. So then we get into trying to fix it. We try to fix it. We try to fix the relationship. We try to manipulate it, the relationship that's gone bad. We try to, hold on to the job. We try to, maybe cozy up to upper management when we think that we may be laid off, because we're trying to fix it, because we feel like either we've done something wrong or that we are not enough in and of ourselves. We are not good enough in and of who we were created to be as Tom, or as Ellen, or whatever your name may be, or as Dawn. I have done something wrong, or I'm not good enough or enough in and of myself, so I have to do something to fix the situation. And often that is just draining. We get into condemnation with that. And when we're trying to manipulate and fix things, often we make it worse, because we're doing it out of fear. We're not doing it out of rest. And we're constantly attracting more and more adverse circumstances. So if you are in a difficult situation today, I just want you to remember that you are worth it. You know, you in and of yourself are worth it. Like I said, it's a growth opportunity. And if you rest in that realization, you know, continue to hone your gifts, practice your talents, your gifts, you know, believe, you know, that you will receive the things that are in your heart, you will come out of that situation better and stronger than you were before. So thank you so much as always for watching. Feel free to look underneath this video to see how you can get involved. And I appreciate your comments because they're really insightful as people watch this video, and I'm often inspired and encouraged by them as well. So feel free to share this video, and I will see you guys next week, and have a great one. Thanks again.